What's going on, everybody? This is 𝐸_Lady coming at you. All right, today what we're doing is we are continuing to talk about the attraction marketing formula. All right, we're doing a whole series on this. It's going to be 6 total parts. This right here happens to be episode number 2. All right, and what we're doing is we're really going in depth, taking it so that basically anyone can understand, taking it from the standpoint of a beginner on up. And we're going to be diving into basically a simple three-part way to kind of break down attraction marketing. Attraction marketing only has 3 parts to it. All right, so we're going to dive into it, really dissect it, so that way people are no longer confused and you can start getting some leads and sales in your business. Now, hopefully by now you've already watched part 1, episode 1. If you haven't, there'll probably be, well, not probably, there will be a link down in the description so you can go ahead and check that out, because you definitely want to watch it from the beginning so you can get all of the bite-sized pieces so you can put it together with 100% clarity. You feel me? Now, for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. I'm 𝐸_Lady, and my channel is all about what I call the 3 M's of entrepreneurship. We're talking about the mindset, the marketing, and the multiple streams of income, baby. So if that is what you're looking for and you're ready to really boost your online business and get started and gain some clarity, then you're definitely at the right place, on the right channel. Go ahead and subscribe so you can be alerted the next time I come up with some content, because I'm definitely bringing you guys the tips, tricks, tools, and all that good stuff every single week. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. So what you're about to watch is a live one-on-one coaching session that I did with one of my coaching clients named Donna. And on this coaching session, on this particular video right here, what you're going to see is we're going to basically list the 3 parts that make up the attraction marketing formula. So you'll want to grab a pen and paper, take it out so you can go ahead and take some notes, because we're about to dive into it. So let's do it. So you try and skip steps. And we talk about this, and let's put this up here, of it's like 3 core things that we do, right? And I'm hoping you guys can see this, right? It's build, engage, and sell. It's 3 core things that we do, but it's 1, 2, 3. It's not 2, 3, 1. There's an order to this. Yeah. Because you need to build with the right people, right? With the right people to get them on your page. Because it's like this, and I made this example before. For example, if you're out there and you're talking about one of your glorious products, right? You're like, hey, look at, guys, I cleaned my car, and I'm just using an example. Excuse me. Look at, guys, I cleaned out my car, and look at how clean I got it. This seat was dirty. This seat right here is super duper clean. Oh my gosh, that's awesome, right? This stuff is it doesn't have harsh chemicals, and I love it. It's not as harsh as using that dollar store chemical that happens to be called awesome, right? And this is better, right? But if you're saying this on your profile, right, and that product may be totally awesome, totally good, right? But you're saying that to a whole bunch of people who could give 2 rats butts about cleaning their car. Yeah. So it fell on deaf ears because you built your audience with the wrong people. So this is why this is first. Then when it comes to engage, once you're building the right audience, right, which we learned to do inside of MSP, you build the right audience. Then when it comes to engage, you're putting up content that matters to that audience. That's why this has to come second. It can't come first. Exactly. Because now you're putting out content that matters. Like us, we're having this live here, right? Now, let's say if the majority of my people, even though I'm an ex-auto mechanic, right? That's not my trade anymore. That's not my passion anymore, right? But let's say if most of the people on my timeline were ex-auto mechanics, or they were auto mechanics, excuse me. let's say they're working at the repair shop. Maybe they own a repair shop or they're working at the repair shop. Let's just say, right? So their focus, that's what we call gearheads. Like we care about engines and stuff, right? But I'm up here, if I'm up here having this live talking about marketing and engaging our audience, they like, but the day is you're going to fix an engine today? Like, they don't care what I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? That's the wrong audience. So me trying to do a live about that, you know, engaging them about that, they don't care. And when people don't care about what you're talking about, you ain't gonna never get here. You never get here. So this is why you have to do this in order. You build the right audience, right? The right audience. Then you engage through like the way that we engage. You know, some examples, definitely Facebook Live, like we're doing, right? We engage through our posts, right? You know, and we always are building our email list, right? This is why we have lead magnets inside of MLSP. So we engage through email. As a matter of fact, the most recent person that I added to our team, as a matter of fact, came through my email list. She saw me, you know, out promoting, obviously, you know, somewhere marketing. She opted in to one of my magnets, right? To one of my lead magnets. She had reached out to me prior to and said she was checking everything out. All right, cool, right? She reached out to me, I think maybe like a month ago or a month and a half ago, said she was checking everything out. All right, cool. Then she hit me up yesterday, I think it was, that we talked. And she said, hey, I'm ready. You know, can we talk about starting? How can I start a business? And so I got on the phone with her and we talked. And after talking, I said, okay, she saw a program that I was in, right? She saw Easy Went Up and she had gotten my lead magnet for MLSP. So she saw those and I said, okay, based on what you're saying that you want to do, right? You're going to need to learn how to market. So I need you to get you into MLSP. I said, look, we have a promotion. I can invite you to a trial right now so that you can check us out, right? And then she said, and I want to get into Easy Web. I said, okay, right? Let's choose a level for you. Through her email, she joined 2 programs.
Wow. Yeah.
And she's in our chat right now.
Yeah.
But it started because I had to build the right audience. In order for her to get into my lead magnet, she had to be someone that was part of my ideal audience. So I had to build that. Whether I built it on Facebook, whether I built it on YouTube, I had to build it. Then I had to engage. I had to say something that she cared about.
Yeah.
Because she wouldn't have got into my email list if I didn't say anything that she cared about. And we wouldn't have got to the sales stage.
We're back to breakfast, dinner, and supper.
Booyah. You see what I'm saying? It's like, by the time you get here, if you do these things correctly, build, engage, sell, right? Build, engage, excuse me. By the time you get here, this is the easy part. People think this is the hard part. And I've said this before. Even before I had MLSP, I've told people. I said the selling isn't what you think. It doesn't happen in the inbox as far as like, hey, you want to get this? You want to get this? Come on, man. You need to get this. This is like we're in pre-launch, right? This is a groundbreaking opportunity, man. You need to jump on this, man. Everybody's making a whole bunch of money, right? That ain't selling. That's you just doing some hype mode, hyping some up, people up, and people that's like leaving you on red, right? The selling, right, happens by getting the right people, engaging by saying stuff that they care about, and they're actually damn near pre-sold by the time they come to you. Because they done went through this process. So now the selling is way easier because they already have an idea of what you're talking about. Now they just need to have a conversation to make sure that you have a solution for them. And you had a conversation, they done pre-sold themselves here when you do this. This is why if you try and skip this, they're not pre-sold. When people cold pitch, not necessarily cold message, but cold pitch, meaning they never engaged with you before. They never commented on your post. They never done anything except for come in your inbox and throw you a link, right? That's a cold pitch. When they just, the first thing they do, come in, hey, such and such, I got this groundbreaking opportunity, blah, blah, blah. Cold pitch, right? That's why it doesn't convert nearly as well. That's why they need freaking 100 leads a day to convert 1, right?
Right.
They ain't build, right? They ain't engage me. They didn't engage me with anything. Because your cold pitch is not engaging me, right? That's really irritating me. It irritates most people, right? So therefore, I'm way less likely to buy because you miss steps. You miss steps. And it's not like these steps take years and years, right? I've only been doing this for 2 years, right? You know, I've only been doing this for 2 years. So it's not like, and I haven't been doing it right the whole 2 years, okay? Because I failed at the beginning for sure. Like, oh my gosh, $9.24 in the first 90 days was pretty bad, okay? But once you start getting this in order, your close rate, if you will, goes up, and you get higher quality people that actually want to get this thing a real go, not just get in 30 days or out. Because now you learn to pre-qualify people, and when you get here, you learn to offer solutions for them versus just worrying about what's going to hit your pocket. You offer solutions that make sense for them, and they're more likely to continue on this journey with you. They're more likely for them to start having results because they're going to follow your same process, because you're going to make sure that they get into the training that you're in and they follow the same process so that they can have results. And then what happens when people feel that you're taking them down the right path? They continue that path with you. And that means if you do happen to have something else down the road that they want, they're going to say, hey, D, I heard you talking about Easy One. I just heard you talking about it, right? So I want to get that at the $1,000 level. Let's talk about that. Well, let's talk about it, sis. And then you talk, and then out the back, when you see me put up a proof pic of a 1K sale, is because I built people, I engaged with stuff that they wanted to hear, right? I cultivated because they bought something from me before. I cultivated so they bought something, and then I stayed true to this, meaning I continued to engage, right? I continued to engage with them and bringing them value, and then they come to you ready to buy again. Because they was going to buy it, so they like, I might as well buy it from you because you're going to engage.
Yeah.
This repeat process here is literally where I make a lot of my passive income. You get this right, and you continue to gauge. You're going to continue to gauge anyway because you're doing this consistently. Every day you do this. Every day you do this. Every day you do this. You wake up and you say, man, I don't know what to do today. Do this. Do this. Keep doing this. Keep doing this.
Well, all right, now that you've finished watching that one-on-one coaching session with myself and Donna, you should actually be able to list out the 3 parts of the attraction marketing formula, and that is the build, the engage, and the sell. Okay, those are the 3 parts of the attraction marketing formula that you should now know because you watched episode 1 and you watched this episode number 2. And of course, if you happen to miss episode number 1, you definitely want to catch that link down below so you can get caught up and watch everything. I really want you guys to watch everything in order so you can have 100% clarity with this and actually start crushing it. All right, now I also want you to check out that first link in the description. All right, in that link, you could go ahead and crush that so that you could go ahead and take a trial, okay, of the systems that's going to allow you to be able to work with me on this so you can start getting some leads, getting some sales in your online business. And our goal is to do this within the next 30 days. So go ahead and crush that first link in the description to take advantage of that. And don't forget, guys, this is just episode number 2. So you want to catch episode 3, 4, 5, and 6, okay? Because this is a 6-part series, and you'll find some links down below for those episodes as well. So you can watch everything in series and get 100% clarity. All right. Hopefully you found some value in this video on the attraction marketing formula, okay, with an in-depth explanation for beginners. And if you have, do like the video, go ahead, share it out, and of course subscribe to my channel, baby. Go ahead and show me some love and crush that bell. All right, so you can be alerted the very next time I come with some content, because I'm definitely bringing it to you guys every single week. All right, other than that, you already know, baby, this is D Car Lady, and we're gonna take this up to the top. All right, and we